to start our review, and we are wrestling with WWE Backlash. That was last Sunday, dubbed the greatest wrestling match ever. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Mitch, I'm hoping you caught some highlights. What were your thoughts on those?
Nah, I'm still on WWE Strike, dude. But
Alright,
yeah.
Galiko, what were your thoughts on the show as a whole?
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't like the it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the best. It's just,
I can hear the excitement pummeling from your voice, Kalika.
eh. I mean, the only thing I was happy about is Big Booty Bailey. She always gets it. And between her and Asuka and Naya, I'll take it.
Well, honestly, WWE has had worse paid previews. There wasn't really like a terrible match that went on too long. If if the pandemic did anything for wrestling, it made matches shorter and more enjoyable, in my opinion. Uh, Going on to the first,
I think that's subjective, but anyway, yeah.
the
I get what he's trying to say, like, because
I
the
get what you
attention
say, but I
span,
think that's everyone's got their own thing, everyone's different, so
but
teach
like
their own.
this, like for instance, the first match, the triple threat tag team match. The women's champions Bayley and Sasha defeated Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and the Iconics to retain the titles in 8 minutes and 50 seconds. This probably would have been a 15-minute match if it wasn't for, Kova.
I don't know about that.
it would have been longer, yeah.
It would have been longer, but
But
I don't know how much
it would have
longer.
been longer, but it wouldn't have served a purpose because we all knew who was going to win because right now. Oh, it's Bailey's world, and I feel like Bailey has earned it. As much as everybody can say she may not be, but that motherfucker earned it because when motherfuckers were dipping, she stayed. And you know who I'm talking about? Sasha dipped, she stayed, and this is the fucking fruits of her labor. So you get it, girl. Fuck that.
Belly dust straps. Then you have
So hell, fuck that.
then you got Sheamus defeating Jeff Hardy in 16 minutes and 48 seconds.
Told you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and I even told Scooter on the remix. we were covering the match, and once the 3 count happened, I was like, "Ah, oh, damn, Kalika was right." I would have.
Hey man, that was Bebop from the Turtles. No one beats Bebop from the Turtles. Or Rocksteady. One of them motherfuckers.
The Ninja Turtles did every time, but anyway.
Yeah, you were right, as I told you. So. Asuka and Jax ended in a double countout in 8 minutes and 27 seconds. I would have said, they're protecting Nia, but then they had her lose to Asuka cleanly on Raw the next night. So
Thank God.
Because I mean, to be quite honest, it's about to be her and Charlotte, and I feel like this should be Asuka's time right now. Because I mean, to be quite honest, I think the only people that got in her way, as far as like her being as dominant as she could have been on the main roster, is the Four Horsewomen, and the only person whose number she really has is Becky and Bailey, because she hasn't yet to face Sasha as far as like a purely one-on-one contest that I know of. And then Charlotte seems like have her number, but I feel like it's gonna go in the reverse. So
right, and obviously Charlotte is on a whole nother level than these girls when it comes to star power. One of the things I heard was that with Vince McMahon taking over creative again, Asuka wouldn't be affected because everybody's really a big fan of Asuka.
Actually, I heard that yeah, he changed his mind on her. Like he was gonna push her, and then he decided to not push her as hard, like as hard. That's what I heard.
I think they'll stick because to me,
Well, I've already
only
heard
two.
that. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying. I hope that it's
Right, I
not
hope
true
it's not true either, but I've heard it from. I'd be
because
surprised if it's not.
at this point it's only Asuka and Charlotte and
Right.
Nia, and that's
Right.
about it.
But
Shayna,
Nia is gonna. No, Nia is a liability in my opinion. But,
No, I'm
yes.
talking about as far as drawing power. As
right,
much
you can't rely on Nia. No, she don't draw shit. I don't think she draws shit.
you be surprised.
I don't think she draws shit.
Oh, you be surprised.
No.
Then you have the 2-on-1 handicap match. Braun Strowman defeated Miz and John Morrison to retain the Universal Championship. 7 minutes
Not
and 20 seconds. Kaliko, what's your favorite fruit?
apples, but this is a squash. I will say
Man.
that.
You gave me a swerve, bro.
Indeed. See, I was on time this time.
What was that on the watch long, damn it? uh, Drew McIntyre defeated Bobby Lashley with MVP to retain the WWE Championship in 13 minutes and 14 seconds. And Lana is on her third divorce.
She running through them niggas like J Lo. she she trying to get six stones like Thanos.
But what did it cost her?
Oh man, I'm on a roll. Call me butter. I'm on a roll.
And the Street Profits had I don't even know what to call it, a movie match with the Viking Raiders. There were ninjas, bowling balls, hatchets, golf clubs, and a crocodile.
I just feel like the Prophets are popular, so they're trying not to like bury them. Because you know how as much as I like how they do tag teams, the problem is they do only one tag team at a time. So
Right.
like only one is usually like on top.
I mean, it keeps the rivalry alive while actually not actually having a match.
True, but what are the Prophets are gonna gain by this? Because as much as you can say, yeah, it keeps the rivalry along, the numbers is for lifetime right now.
And we're obviously gonna get a Viking Raiders and Street Profits match down the line. Do you think that the Raiders are gonna win this, or do you think it's gonna be the Profits? Kalika?
I mean, it really until they get the match and until they beat them, it really means nothing.
All right. And the last match on the card, Randy Orton defeated Edge in 44 minutes and 47 seconds. Was it the greatest match ever of all time?
No, but it was pretty good until Edge fucked up his bicep, and then it kind of went downhill from there. And as much as everybody say, ain't nothing substituting the real thing, and he got in the real thing, and it's like, yeah, bro.
And I mean, Edge was Edge wasn't known for being the most healthiest person anyway, so it's not a surprise to me that he got injured in this match.
Yeah, fatigue, first time back, carelessness, not a street fight, so he couldn't overhype the deficiencies. It's a lot of mixed parts bound to happen.
True. But I will say this: it was a good match. I definitely think the enhanced audio played into it, right?
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, you got the storytelling between the two are not going to be an issue. It was just a matter of dubbing it the greatest wrestling match of all time, considering we done seen several of those in our lifetime.
Right. And I think we lost Mitch Mayhem once again. Unfortunately, had to step out. Um.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
His WWE strike literally took to the podcast.
And that concludes coverage of WWE Backlash.